Greetings fellow earthlings and welcome to a slightly different video this time. I want to see which nation is better when it comes to their 18th century musketeers. Is it Prussian 18th century musketeers or Denmark? Now I have all these statistics at the end to show you. The first about 1 minute 48 seconds of this video is about me just describing it to you. The second half is me just showing you it all. So here we go. Okay, so as we can see here, the Prussian 18th century musketeer before any technologies I researched. This is just one musketeer thrown out of the 18th century barracks. It has 100 hit points. Every gunshot it does causes 55 damage as long as it hits, and its bayonet damage is 24. It has no extra armour, it's just a unit, lots of hit points, good firepower, good bayonet damage. But how does it compare with Denmark before the upgrades? So Denmark, as you can see here in this beautiful yellow uniform, Denmark has 90 hit points, which is 10 less than Prussia. However, it provides more bullet damage at 60, which is more powerful, but its bayonet is weaker, only at 18. So far overall they seem about the same. I'll go through these statistics in much more depth once we get the table up at the end. This is more just like proof to show it to you, show you what they look like. If you just want the numbers in a more simpler way, then just skip to the table at the end. Okay, so now after technologies I've researched from the academy, barracks and blacksmiths, the maximum you can get it at is 106 bullet damage, 75 bayonet damage and 21 defense. That's the maximum you can get it as, and still they have 100 hit points. Denmark, however, are still at 90 hit points. They go up to 116 bullet damage, which is higher than Prussia, only by a little bit. Their bayonet is only at 43, which is not that great compared to Prussia. And Denmark's armour against bullets and things like that is only at 6. Right, so that could have been a little bit hard to follow. This is a much simpler way of doing it. Hit points, I don't know if it's one word or two words, but either way. This is before and after technologies I've researched, and you can see hit points haven't changed. Prussia have more hit points by about 10, so that's one advantage for them. As you can see here, Denmark provide more bullet damage but have less bayonet damage. So if you're fighting from range, Denmark are better. If it gets a bit more close up, it's all about Prussia. And it's the same afterwards as well. Denmark have that better range, however, well not range, but range shot bullet damage stuff. However, when it gets to close quarters, Prussia definitely have the advantage by miles here. However, Denmark firepower might not be as good as you think, because Prussia have a 21 armour against those, so it's 116 minus 21 if these were to duel, and it's 106 minus 6 if these were to duel. So it actually works out. Before, if these two units were to fight, each one would take exactly 2 bullets to kill the other enemy. However, afterwards, the Prussian can kill the Danish in 1 bullet. It only takes 1 bullet. The Danish 18th century musketeer requires 2 bullets, even though it's more powerful, because Prussia have more armour. Now, of course, you could bring in pikemen or pikemen or some mercenaries to act as that shield wall, as someone mentioned this to me earlier. Can't remember who, just somebody. And then, yeah, that could work. That could help Denmark out. So it depends on your situation. If you have, what am I on about? Let me think what I'm on about first. If you have troops to act as a meat shield, Denmark is the option. If you don't, Prussia is the option. Overall, if I had to choose one, I will say Prussia is going to do better, just because looking at these statistics here, it does work out overall as being higher, even though Denmark have the better bullet damage, but it's not good because Prussia have the better armour and stuff like that. Yeah, so I'll have to go with Prussia. Please tell me below what you think from your experience between these two nations' 18th century musketeers. yeah, it's all quite interesting, these statistics. However, one thing I haven't taken into account is the cost. Prussia, I'm going on about how Prussia is better right now. However, their cost could be more expensive. I don't know. I haven't actually added up all the numbers yet, and I probably never will, because you know my life is sad enough to make up this table of units, but you know I'm not going to count up the cost as well. Also, I haven't timed reload speed yet. I could do that, but Denmark isn't in the editor, so I can't compare the both at the same time. So that's probably not going to happen. So, and also range. Yeah, I'm on about how Prussia could be better, but Denmark's range of attack could be longer. I don't really know. So keep these three things in mind before you just send these units on the battlefield thinking they're going to do better. Overall, hope you enjoyed this video. Like it if you have. Please comment below what you think is best. I'll have to go with Prussia. I thought it was going to be Denmark when I first tried Denmark, but no, after looking at these numbers, definitely looks like it's in Prussia's favour. So, hope you enjoyed this video, hope you learned something useful, and goodbye.